Hey guys, before we get started, I just wanted to say, if you ever wanted a video where one man loses his grip on reality while chasing tiny metal suitcases across the back roads of mutated Ohio, buddy, you've clicked on the right thing today. Because this has been a journey, a spiritual trial, a pilgrimage of pain. Bethy wanted me to put that one in there. For real though, this is the Naked Vault Dweller and I gotta level with you. This video is the biggest YouTube project I've ever taken on. Hours of scouting, checking every creek bed, junk pile, mountainside, riverbed, barn, shed, outhouse, wrecked car, and oddly placed skeleton in Burning Springs. I've run this route more times than I care to ever admit on the PTS. I do these videos because I love helping people, I love Fallout, but this one almost took me out. So if it ends up helping you or your friends or your sanity, I'm glad, because I promise this was a necessary evil. And real quick, before we dive into the madness, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe. Not because it's the YouTube thing to say, but because this video took weeks of work to create for you, and more than a few late nights zigzagging through an open world scavenger hunt that may or not be physically impossible to finish. Alright, so let's get into it. So what exactly are these things that we're chasing? Burning Springs introduced collectible items called Abraxodyne Intel, 150 of them according to the challenge tracker, and you will stumble across them while playing through the new region. And once you find the first one, the game kicks off the side quest, Dirty Laundry. Dirty Laundry includes 3 special Abraxodyne caches, which are locked containers that will open with encoded key cards. Inside each one you get scrap, a randomized plan, a scrambled note, and 3 extra intel cases. Sounds good, right? Wrong. Because those cache intel pieces do not count towards the 150 intel challenge. So what does count? Only overworld intel. The ones lying around on shelves, cars, skeletons, pipes, trucks, houses, everything we're about to cover. So why collect all 150 cases? When you collect 76 intel cases, you'll get the Metal Breeze sprayer, which is very similar to the Enclave plasma rifle except it's red. When you collect 150 intel cases, you get the prototype ABX-03, which is a beefed up version of the Metal Breeze sprayer, along with multiple other plans and achievements that you'll get from 1 to 150. Now I know I've gone along time here, but there's some things you got to know. As of 3 days before this releases from the PTS to live servers, you can only pick up 148 intel cases in the overworld. Not 150, not 149, 148. I tested this a couple of times in a custom PTS world, then I jumped over to a live private PTS world, and the final cache at Dino Peak, where multiple players on the Bethesda Discord server said I should go to collect the final 2 pieces, did not complete the challenge. So just know, you physically cannot hit 150 right now. I reported this issue to Bethesda over the Thanksgiving holiday, but with it being the holidays, there's a good chance it won't be addressed before patch release. Not because they don't care, they're human, they're off work, but I want players to have the truth before they waste hours looking for something that doesn't exist yet. I also use a PC mod that puts a pillar of light above each intel spawn location just to verify their locations. It works great, but here's the problem. It doesn't track what you've already picked up, so when you get down to the final handful, the whole map is lit up like a Christmas tree again, and you're chasing ghosts. And this mod confirmed every location I'm about to show to you, except the 2 missing intel which are not in the database. And just one more note to add with a clause. With testing the system, I did use the maps that you're about to see right now. It took me roughly 2 hours just running in, grabbing intel, and getting out. And since I added the spots as I found them, they're not all clustered together. So I did my best there. We'll start with all the marked locations first, then all the unmarked locations, then the rest that are just kind of scattered everywhere. First spot, Abraxodyne Power Substation on the scaffolding. Look up and you'll spot it sitting like it owns the place. Number 2, Substation Shack, north side of the shed. In Albany, case number 3 in Vincent's house. Number 4, Pharmacy Filing Cabinet. Number 5, under the bridge. And finally, the number 6 spot over here, the water tower. Just watch out for the Deathclaw. Now for Ash Cave and number 7, it's the east parking lot beside the Nuka-Cola machine near the bathrooms. And for number 8, just north of Ash Cave, sitting on a park grill like it's marinating, grab it and go. Number 9, the east windmill. Number 10, right next to the cave in a Quonset hut. Number 11, under a skeleton inside of a drainage pipe. And now we have Athens in our biggest cluster. Number 12, west outskirts, it's the rail bridge. Number 13 is the river raft, it's southwest outskirts of the town. Number 14, the bridge fast travel, basically where you spawn into the town. And you can find the intel directly underneath the bridge. Number 15, the library balcony, up on the university library balcony overlooking the river, scenic and simple and easy to pick up. Number 16, the stadium walkway, at the end of the walkway between the university building near the stadium, it's an easy pickup. And on number Number 17 is beneath the walkway, same area, it's on a table sitting out there. Number 18, the entrance to the train station, which is not really an entrance. Number 19 is a Halloween stand, it's right across the street from the train station, it's on the shelf in the back. Number 20, there's a basketball court and someone just left it laying there. And number 21, the corner store on a larger shelf in the back. Number 22, it's sitting inside on the kitchen counter. And at the tallest point of Athens, number 23, in the radio tower shack, sitting on a shelf. Number 24, it's sitting in the pub on the ground level on a table. And for number 25, it's sitting on the second floor of the parking garage. 26, on the back of the stadium bus. You don't see it in this image here, but there is a bus at that location. There's also some ghouls too. Number 27, the Abraxo wall skeleton. And for number 28, the destroyed house on the northwest outskirts of town. And finally for Athens, number 29, the Athens Armory Hut, which is a Quonset hut on the right side of the building. Next, the Chop Shop. Number 30 is right on the counter. Number 31 is the Gore Garage, and unless somebody has killed it, there's always a Wendigo located in here. Number 32, the shooting range is just on the outskirts of the Chop Shop. Now up to Dino Peaks Mini Golf and number 33, which is sitting right next to a dumpster and a bunch of ghouls running around. And number 34, the Groundskeeper Shack on the back end of the property where rad roaches live. And finally, number 35 over at the food display. And there's at least 3 Deathclaws that live here too. Moving over to Fort Steuben, number 36, really close to where you spawn into, at the entrance sign, there's an Intel briefcase. Number 37 is located inside the building and the door is locked, so you have to unlock the door before you get in there. Imagine that. Number 38, still inside the fort, is the shooting range, and just on the outskirts of the property, inside of a kayak, is number 39. Now let's move over to Highway Town. Number 40 is a water purifier skeleton. It's literally an arm sticking out of the water holding the Abraxodyne Intel case. Number 41, a green car on the lower half of Highway Town. Number 42, in the backseat of a limousine on the broken ramp. Number 43, the stairwell room on the upper portion of Highway Town. And number 44, Highway Town Bar. It's on a metal shelf sitting over there. And number 45, across from the garden on the upper portion of Highway Town, sitting on a metal shelf. The next 5, number 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50, are all located in the underbelly of Highway Town, which is a loaded instance. Bear with me as I show you the entrance that's going to best yield the ones that are located inside the underbelly. And don't worry if you can't make some of these jumps. You can actually access the underbelly with the elevator down on the ground level. It's just that this entrance will pop you out at the first Abraxodyne briefcase. Like I was saying, our first pickup is located in this blue container as soon as you walk in the door, which is number 46. Then we're going to turn around and start heading east to the main stairway to this area. And right next to those stairs is our next Intel case, number 47. Now we're going to the main area of the underbelly. And sadly, as much time as I spend here, I still get turned around. When you see this Route 35 highway sign in the middle here, turn left into this section and we're going to go up the stairs. Once we reach the top of the stairs, there's a keypad that opens the door. Key in 1867 and the door will fling open for you. Go in and pick up number 48. The next case is located in the bathhouse. Don't worry, I thought the same thing too, but the place is cleaner than it sounds. Just at the top of the stairs, in this very clean room, next to this very clean yellow chair, is Intel case number 49. Now we'll just stare at the case for an additional 3 seconds because I timed this one wrong. Then we're going to drop back down to the main floor of the underbelly and point our feet to the west and start heading that way. Now you might be tempted to talk to some of the people along the way. Don't, they'll just try to take your money or your underwear. Up here on the left is our last piece of intel in this area. Head on back like you own the place, and underneath the cot is number 50. And yes, I said cot. Now we'll move over to Hocking Hill Station for number 51 in this overturned train car. And inside of Hocking Hill Station in the main room on the benches is number 52. Moving over to Honeywell Apiary, number 53 is sitting in a planter next to the building. And this one should be an easy grab because I don't think there's any enemy spawns over here. Now over at Jacksonville Junkyard, number 54 at the bus stop. Just turn around whenever you spawn in and head back to the bus stop. It's located there. Number 55 is in the Protectatron Shack. And number 56 is in a truck on the hill. Even though you may not see the truck in this image, it's still located there. As you get closer, you'll see it. Moving over to Metal Breeze Storage Depot, number 57 in the main shed. And number 58 is located inside the APC. And number 59 is located over at Prospect Hill inside of a trailer safe. And just a little ways over, number 60 on the observation deck on the ground. Now over to the railroad service yard. 61 is on the east building desk. Number 62 is in the north shed. And number 63 is located on the upper portion of the warehouse. Now for the Rust Kingdom. Number 64 and 65 are really close to your spawn-in point, so grab those first. 64 is in a rubble pile and 65 is inside of a metal box. Head over to 66, it's a pile of skeletons. Inside the Rust Kingdom on the second floor over here is number 67 inside of a yellow cart. Number 68 is right behind the fire skull on the upper portion on the table. Number 69 is kind of tricky. You head up a pipe and about halfway through the pipe you look to the right and you'll see an entrance where you can get into a bus and pick up the Intel case. Number 70 is inside Dusty's locked treasure room. Number 71 is inside a train car on the ground. Number 72, even though you can't see it, there is a propped up car and the Intel cases underneath that car. And finally, number 73 on the roof in the southeast area of the Rust Kingdom, right before the dome entrance. Now we'll head over to Sand Fork Lumber, and leaning right next to the weapons workbench you have number 74. Number 75 is located at Sandy's Saw Cop on the main counter. Now over to Shady Hill Church. Number 76 is located on one of the church pews. Now head over to the only workshop in this area as of right now. That's the Starlight Drive-In. And on the outside of the drive-in on a catwalk or behind the billboard, you'll find number 77. And over here in the projection booth on the second level, you'll find number 78. And number 79 is located in a shack behind the movie screen. Now we have Super Duper Mart. Number 80 is located in the receiving area inside on a shelf. And in front of the Super Duper Mart, you'll find an Intel case right at the bus stop leaned up against the wall. And finally, number 82, right across the bridge, there's a cart with Intel sitting in it. Now down to Tycoon Lake. Number 83 is at the pump station shed. And close by, number 84, the green picker-up truck. Number 85 is located in a chem camper. And finally, number 86 is located at a tree stump just up the road here. Now we've got Westbrook Horse Ranch. Number 87 is located inside the large main barn. Number 88 is located on the back side of the property in a horse trailer. And finally, number 89, well, on the other side of the horse ranch is a torn down barn, and in the rubble, another Intel case. World of Corn. I have no idea why this place makes me happy. Number 90 is located inside the administrator's office. And number 91 is outside, located next to the corn sculptures. Watch out for the rad scorpions. Now we're moving into the unmarked locations. Number 92 is Big Muskie's bucket. There's a van on the bridge. You'll find one in the back of that van. And over here at 93 at the campground, you'll find one sitting at a table. Highway 35 water tower. By the water tower, go into the small shed, which is locked, might I add. And in one corner next to an overturned crate, the Intel is on the floor. Hocking Hills Little League Field. Number 95 is located in the northern dugout. And number 96 is located in the women's restroom. Lemon Boys End. Number 97 at the collapsed tunnel at the end of Route 33 South. Moonvale Tunnel. Number 98 can be located on the northern side of Moonvale Tunnel. And number 99 can be found on the south exit side inside of a cart of Moonvale Tunnel. Peebles the Cat Museum. Number 100 is located at Peebles the Cat Museum on the back shed table. Prepper Storage Bunker. Intel 101 is located right in front of the door to the Prepper Storage Bunker. And no, these doors don't open, so don't waste your time. South Ohio Evacuation Center. Number 102 is located inside the evacuation center on a church shelf. Now for Stroud's Run State Park. 103 is located in the checkpoint tower desk, and 104 is located just down the hill in the back of a boat in a dry riverbed. 105 is located in the watershed shack. 106 is the north watershed trailer, and finally 107 on the top of a capsized boat. You'll find the last intel in this area. Vladimir's Camp, and Vladimir's Camp is located up Route 50 at a bus stop right here. 109 Dried Riverbed Bridge north of Albany. 110 Athens Lunatic Asylum, it's a riverbed car. 111 Route 7 Red Shipping Container. 112 Crashed Train north of Athens. 113 Welcome to Ohio Sign Car. 114 Hillside Bunker Hatch, it's the overlook. 115 is a rat hog nest next to a tree. Just up from 115, you have 116 in the stairwell of a house that's been broken down. 117 is a rural church pew east of Dino Peaks. 118 is the train tunnel north of Dino Peaks. 119 on the northwest property, it's on the East Shack Barrow. And for 120, on the northeast side of the same property, you have a car inside of a cave. 121, there is an intact house west of Dino Peaks, right on the porch. Just across the street in the basement in a bathtub, you'll find 122. And for 123, it's in a junk pile just down from the house of 122. 124 is in a small camp east of Fort Steuben. 125 is in a forest cave northeast of Fort Steuben. I hate to do this to you guys, but up here at 126, northeast of Hamley Run, the Intel is sitting smack dab in the middle of a mole rat den. 127 is in a doghouse southeast of Hocking Hill Station. 128 is a skeleton sitting next to some crates north of Hocking Hill Station. Pretty close by, 129, there's a small ravine northeast of Hocking Hill Station. In between Hocking Hill Station and the junkyard, you have a crashed plane. That's where 130 is sitting. 131 is sitting on some pallets at a grain silo southwest of Honeywell. 132 is at a wrecked house north of Jackson Junkyard. And 133 is in a wrecked house northeast of Site 132. And 134 is a makeshift camp east of Jackson Junkyard. And just a little ways up from the makeshift camp, you have 135 in the Rust Raider Canyon. 136, hill south of Meadow Breeze, you have a skeletal arm sticking out holding the Intel. 137, scenic lookout south of Meadow Breeze, next to a picnic table underneath some sheet metal. In the same location with the others, 138, at the water tower, there is a ledge. And just over the hill for 139, you have a Raider burial further south of the water tower. 140, the tipped train car home, it's northeast of the railroad yard. Number 141 is a wrecked train west of the Rust Kingdom. Now guys, don't hate me for this one. Number 142 is Hamley Run Camp, it's right in the middle of camp. Number 143 is the Camper Chem Lab, it's northeast of Starlight Drive-In. Number 144, motorcycles north of Tycoon Lake. 145 is the farm field skeleton south of Tycoon Lake. 146 is the locked shack Route 7 North House, or just go to this location. Number 147, playground slide west of World of Corn. Hey, at least it was Intel that we found underneath here and not crack. And finally, number 148 is a log just south of the World of Corn. It's tucked just underneath. And like I said, the other locations for the missing Intel is not in the database yet, so it's nowhere to be found. I'm hoping that Bethesda ties it into the Dirty Laundry quest line into the Dino Peaks cache, which is, to my understanding, where it's supposed to be whenever you complete that quest line, bringing your total count of Intel cases to 151. Alright, so if this video helped you, and if you want updates the moment that Bethesda patches this, please make sure you subscribe. This was the largest, most time-consuming project I've ever done on YouTube, and I did it for the community, and I did it for the completionists, and for everyone who is losing hope chasing the 150th Intel case. Sorry the video was so long, I can't be accused of the video not being thorough. Leave me and the others a comment down below letting us know how you're progressing through the Intel Abraxodyne quest line. And that's it for me. I'm going to bed. Love you guys more than you'll ever possibly know. Oh, how nice it is to be finally out in the great outdoors where I could see nature and what? Wait a tick. What is that? This looks to be like some kind of pre-war microwave or something. What does this button do? Uh-oh.